chill down, shut the door. Time to go with Randy Harrison, Knockout Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Knockout Radio with Randy Harris is about to start. So get ready for the best MMA talk, games, interviews, prizes, and surprises anywhere. For Knockout Radio, I'm the voice, Ray Flores. And now, here's Knockout Radio.
Hey-o. Hey, everybody.
What is going on, everybody? An exciting time. A lot of things to talk about. The UFC, the Bill Belichick, tons of stuff. But I'm very excited to start the show and welcome our next guest to Knockout Radio, who will be performing this Friday at the Capitol Theater in Clearwater, Saturday in the Villages, and Sunday at the Punta Vija Concert Hall. Let's welcome to the program, Mr. John Waite. John, how are you, sir?
I'm great, thank you, Randy. I'm in California. I'm in Santa Monica, but it's a lovely day, and I'm about to go back in the studio. I've been in the studio for a couple of weeks, so I'm just sitting in the sun. Really, what are you doing?
Well, we appreciate your time. We're doing a national sports and entertainment radio show, and I'm very excited. You're coming back. You're coming back to Tampa Bay this weekend.
Yeah, we. Rode hard for about 3.5 years, but it's been great. I mean, it's what we do, and it'd be great to see old friends and get back up there. And every day is great.
Can you talk about how touring has changed over the years, if it has at all?
Well, I think a lot of it's become extremely big business, and there's like multiple stages and backdrops and a lot of effects, and a lot of people are lip syncing, which seems to have been accepted as part of the deal. People show up to hear the songs, and it's like watching TV. You know, you come for the experience that's a visual one as well as a sonic. But we are sort of an anomaly, really. We're a three-piece band with me singing. And it's sort of like 60s rock in England. It's like the Jeff Beck group. There's like three people playing and me singing, and there's very little backing vocals. It's completely live. So for me personally, it's never changed because I've always got it like that. That's how I operate. But I think it makes it interesting that we're out there with the amount of hits that we've got and radio favorites, whatever you want to call them, and still be swinging for the fences. You know, I mean, I think if it came down to lowering the keys or lip syncing, I'd just quit. You know, I'd just go back to England or something, or buy a house on the beach in Maine or something and just disappear. I've had a great life, you know, so I don't have to prove anything, and I'm not going to sell out. So it's I'd probably go out in a blaze of glory.
What do you think? How do you feel when somebody tells you, when fans tell you, that's my favorite song, or it's one of my favorite songs? And I'm going to be one of those people right now. I have to be honest with you. Every time I think of you, it's one of my favorite all-time songs.
Fantastic. Well, that means a lot to me, you know. I mean, music is art, and you don't make art to keep to yourself. You know, you create this stuff to tell people how you feel and ask them if they feel the same way. John Lennon said all he can do is write about himself and say, how are you doing? And that's music. I mean, I wake up with a notebook full of lyrics on the bed and tapes all over the place that I've woke up in the middle of the night and sung into little tape machines. It's with me constantly. And it's the love of my life, really. Art, you know. And that doesn't mean highbrow crap. You know, it means that everything that's expressive is gigantically important. It's bigger than anything. And politics, all the other shit that's going on in the world. You know, art is our humanity. It's like when we sing the harmony to God. And, man, I mean, it means a great deal to me. I mean, it just knocks me sideways. Because, I mean, I never really set out to do that. I thought I'd be bass playing in a band and have a couple of years and quit. But I've been able to create art all my life through good times and bad. And honestly, Randy, it even when things were falling apart, it was still fun because I was doing something that I lived for, that I loved, So I'll take anything,
When you sit down and write, and you talked about you have the notebook by the side of your bed, and I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Can you sit down like at 3 o'clock today? I'm going to go write a song, or is it you have to wait till something hits you, or a lyric hits you, or how does that work for you?
Well, if I have a deadline, it all happens, or it happens the best I can make it. I can sit down, pick up a guitar that I haven't played before, hit a G chord, and I'm suddenly in the midst of a new song. It's come to me like I'm a conduit for whatever's going out there. But I'm very slow. The new album has 3 songs on it that I've been working on and off for 5 years.
Wow.
And yeah, and I just said to myself, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to make an album of original songs, and it's going to be from the heart. And it might even be my last record, because everyone's your last record. But I've thrown everything into this, and I've found if I just go to the microphone and the track kicks in, I'm front and center with a lyric of some sort. I mean, I wrote "Missing You" in 20 minutes over somebody else's chord. Yeah, I know. Over somebody else's chord changes by complete accident. I just said, "Play me that backing track," and I put the headphones on in somebody else's studio, and every time I think of you, the first line came from the song "Every Time I Think of You" by the Babies to get me going. And then after that, I sang "I Always Catch My Breath, and I'm Still Standing Here, and You're Miles Away, and I'm Wondering Why You Left. And there's a storm that's raging through my frozen heart tonight. I ain't missing you at all since you've been gone away." And I made all that up in the time it took for you to hear what I've just said. And I didn't even know I was going to do that. But it's actually pretty cool that you said you liked "Every Time I Think of You," and that story kicks in after that.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Before I throw it to Matt, my co-host, who's in another city right now, who do you like to listen to? Who have you listened to that has influenced you?
Oh man, everything. I mean, to say even the stuff I don't like has influenced me. I know not to go there.
Interesting.
Hey, John. Hey, John. So, you're talking about how you've got to be, just kind of in that flow state of creativity. We know, I think most people know musicians are artists because of that creativity. So what kind of things do you do to like get into the flow state? Like, are you doing any of the neurological training? Are you doing anything to stay sharp, or is it something you read or something you hear for, what are your tips for the up and comers?
John, are you still there?
Did we lose John?
Yeah, we did. Yep,
Oh,
we
no.
lost him. Hopefully, he will call back the radio station. We're all in so many different cities now that we're not looking in front of the board, the producer, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, John Waite's line dropped. So hopefully he will call back. And if he does, I'll let you start it. I'll let you ask that same question. That's very interesting. So John Waite is back on the line with us. All right, thank you. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, John, I was missing you. I didn't know where you went. I was missing you.
I was missing you. Yeah, we were missing you.
You were miles away. You were miles away. So I was just saying that, like when it comes to flow state and being in that creative artist space, are there any tips you have to kind of get into that zone neurologically? Are there things that the next generation can use from your experience?
Well, I think if I surprise myself, if I get ready to do something, it'll never be right. Like you can't have the perfect night with your baby kind of thing. It just happens, And I think that's like the same thing with songwriting. It happens in sound checks, and it happens at 3 a.m. when you come out of a dream. I mean, last week I woke up, picked up a guitar, and wrote a song into my phone, sent it off to the guitar player, and we cut it the next day. So if that's the answer to the question, it's just that I tend to wing it because it's the most honest thing. The first take of any vocal is always the best one because you're completely you have no front. You don't know what's about to happen, and I have that. It's the most important part of whatever gifts I've got. I can just close my eyes and it happens. I'm just in the middle of it.
John Waite will be performing this weekend, Friday in Clearwater, Saturday in the Villages, and Sunday at Ponte Vedra. A couple more quick questions for you, John, because I know you want to get back into the studio.
Sure.
We're a predominantly sports show, but we're also entertainment. So are you a sports fan? And if so, what team, what player, what sport?
Well, I must admit, I mean, life kind of splits like the road less taken. There's music and art and that, and then there's the other guys that go for sport. Sometimes they coalesce, but it's not often. I was never much good at sports. I was the guy on the end that didn't look like everybody else. But I do go down to the local pub here and watch the football. If Manchester United is playing, I definitely show up, or Liverpool, or Arsenal, or Tottenham. I mean, but once you get back in England, and I'll be there next week, I mean, it's a huge thing, and here in Santa Monica, people get up at 6 a.m. and go down to the King's Head pub, and it's just dark in there. It's like a clubhouse, and they've got the big screen on, and there's like a massive football game going on, and everybody's drinking Guinness, and it's just a great time. So if sport comes into my life, it's because of the King's Head pub and that second pint of Guinness,
Oh, that's awesome. Two more real quick ones. Craziest thing, strangest thing that's ever happened to you involving you while you're performing. I always ask the fighters that, so I love asking the entertainers as well. Is there kind of a crazy, funny story?
Well, about a month ago, 2 months ago, we were playing in a church, like I forget where it was, but it's on the East Coast, that was turned into a venue. Absolutely beautiful. And my band was having a great night. We're recording a live album that's going to come out soon. And we have this song called Bluebird Cafe, which is just me and an acoustic guitar. We stop the show in the middle. I play it in front of 10,000 people. If we're out playing a big gig, I stop and play that song. Because like I said before, it's just a straight up honest thing, it's just me telling a story. So we've got the entire, the lights are almost coming up. Everyone's on their feet. They're watching us. I'm singing this song about the Bluebird Cafe, which is a little venue for songwriters in Nashville where you can get your shot if you get up and play in front of people. And a bat, we were just at the end of the song, and a bat got into the venue, and it was like going around my head. And I'm thinking about the Bluebird Cafe, but that's an honest story. And it might go on the live album because it's just so out there. But it kind of spoiled the song, but it was so cool to see a bat out there in the church. It was kind of like a vampire kind of rock and roll moment.
Exactly. Final question for you, and I hope I can ask you some more questions on Friday. I can't wait to see you out there. I went to go see a band. A friend, acquaintance of mine is the lead singer, and he said over the microphone, "Hey, I'm here to play for you. What song do you want to hear?" And some people yelled out a massive hit that he had, and he goes, "I can't play that now. That has to be in the encore, or people leave." So my question for you, John, is since you had so many hits, what songs do you use in your encore?
Whole Lot of Love. We do Led Zeppelin's Whole Lot of Love. After Back on My Feet Again. We don't do encores. I mean, I think once you break the chain and walk off stage, the energy changes so radically because you're going at 1,000 miles an hour. But we go from Back on My Feet into Whole Lot of Love, and I kill it. And I think I do it just to show people that I still can.
Okay.
It's a great song to sing. I mean, it's just great, and I get to do the breakdown and really hit that note, and then we go from that into "Let Me Love You, Babe," an old blues song, and that's the end of the set. But we're all looking forward, I think, to that 10-minute version because we can just let go of everything and it sort of caps the evening. But I've been doing it for like 3 years, and I've no intention of changing. It's just so great.
Awesome stuff, John. And I agree with you on the encore. You're all excited. You're all, and then I totally get it. Thank you very much for your time. I can't wait to see you perform on Friday. Hopefully, I can get to meet you as well. And enjoy your trip and enjoy your time in the state of Florida.
I just want to give a shout out. I heard this is going to go on radio for the troops.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran as well.
Well, I'd just like to say, without, I really mean this. The world's in trouble, and I just want to give a shout out to all the troops who are out there at home and abroad. And we're all very grateful to you. And I'd like to give another shout out to the vets, and everyone's in our hearts. And God bless America.
I appreciate that. We appreciate that. And I'd like to give you my challenge coin when I come out on Friday.
Okay. I'll get ready.
A deal. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Back in the studio you go, and I will see you on Friday.
God bless you. See you. Bye-bye.
You as well. Thank you very much. That, Matt, you know how I don't like using the word legend, but without a doubt,